Hello and welcome to the second episode, or should I say first, because the other one was a 0, of kicking off with Blackburn Rovers FC, the Football Manager beta series. So, as you can see, still haven't done anything on the save yet, so in this episode we're just going to have a look at new features, new graphics, etc. quickly. And it won't be a long episode, just to get the ball rolling, per se. So, we think this is the new homepage. Not a lot's changed. They've slicked it a bit. They've slickened it a bit, so it's a bit more groovy, you could say. I like the font really, and I like how they're displaying stuff at the moment. What else? There's good fixtures up here. It's like nothing's really changed. Then let's have a look at the squad tab. Nothing's really changed here. You still got the names there, positions, nationality, height, weight, age, value, and you still have the normal, tabs you can change it to, like contracts, etc. Numbers, all the same. Nothing's changed there. All players. See, nothing's really changed. Then we got squad depth. See, same thing. Roles overview, same thing. Current formation, yeah. Best 11. Now this is new. This is a new tab. I don't know how they use this. Maybe it's the opinion of, say, any staff what your best team is. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is where your staff can decide what they think is the best team to play. Yeah, I think that's how it is. International duties, nothing changed there. Players on loan, extended leave, team meetings, that's all the same. So now let's have a look if anything has changed schedule-wise. Calendar looks the same. Events looks the same. Reminders looks the same. Senior fixtures, don't think there's any change there. See, it's not really about change. It's about just like updating the game, making it look more nicer, making it easier to play. Not easier to play, but easier to manage. Nothing's changed there. Competition. This was a page I had last year, and I really did like this one because you can see the board confidence really easily without going to the board, and you can see where you finished in the certain cups. Under 21, same as the squad, you know. Tactic page. Now, this is kind of not had an overhaul, but no, it hasn't had an overhaul at all, really. It's just different in the team instructions. I've had a quick peek already, but yeah, they've got rid of the squad, like the squad shirt type animation, but graphics for the players, and they're going for a more square, looks like, type thing. Let's just pick a player to go play there. Say Jordan Rhodes. Oh, my fault. And pick him to go there. It's kind of like that, and instead of having the star rating type thing, I think they're going for a more like a pizza, you could say, with slices to see how good players are. And I think that's really good, as now you can actually see definite, we'll say, like how good they are, as when it was the circle and it was half the way around. I mean, yeah, it's just cleaner, it's nicer, it's clearer. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't think there's any more new roles, unless you can see anything I'm not seeing. No, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Let's have a look at wing back. Has anything in wing back changed? Nope, nothing's changed there. What about winger? Nope, there has been no changes, like role changes, so that's alright. Tactics, the same. Mentalities, they're all the same mentalities, still there, I think, yeah. Team shape, same as normal. And then we come to the team instructions, where things have changed. Yes, I think, as suggested by many people, they have now got team instructions that kind of the team carry out depending on what mentality you are playing. So if you're going attacking, you can say, oh, we want to play really high defensive line, and we want to shoot on sight and exploit the flanks and yeah, etc. And play narrow, maybe, I don't know. So that's really interesting. So like when you're going to contain, you can say play deeper, play out defence, hit early crosses, work ball into box, etc. So it looks really encouraging. I love this, because now when you're in game and you're like almost losing, or like you're 2-1 up, and there's about 5 minutes to go, and the other team are on the attack, and you want to quickly go to contain, it will actually put over your instructions, so you don't have to like go changing everything when you put on contain. You can actually just have a setup for contain. So that's really interesting, and I'll be using that a lot. Player. Let's have a look at the player instructions. So let's say Jordan Rhodes again. We can edit his role. So it looks like if he's on the support, you can change his role, of course, and it looks like you can change what he wants to do. And I really like this. This is much cleaner and much clearer as to the last Football Manager. It looks much more eye-catching as well. So you can say if you want to go advanced, you can say roam from position, shoot more often, I don't know, passing directness, shorter passes, fewer passes, tackle harder, I don't know, but that looks really encouraging. Let's have a look at any other changes. So goalkeeper, they have that looks much nicer, because before you just had to pick a player to distribute to, but now you can actually pick what position you want to, and like where you want to have your goal kicks go to. So that looks very encouraging. I will go back and change all of this. I'm not going to like leave it. So that's players' instructions. Set pieces. Now they've changed a bit, I've heard. Corners. Look at that. You could actually finally kind of see an overall view. I mean, you could, but you didn't see the whole pitch. And it looks much more clearer. I mean, it's a tiny bit scary to start with. You've got like different routines, which is actually really interesting, because I think last time you only allowed one routine, but this is, you can have many routines, and I think if you have more than one, they rotate during a match, so you won't just see the same one happening each time. So let's say you can have like only mark 6-yard box, etc., and you can have, yeah. So it's not a lot to change, but this looks nicer, and you've got different routines, and I think that's the same for free kicks as well. Yep. Captains the same, opposition instructions the same, analysis. Let's have a look if they've changed anything on the analysis. Well, that's different. You can now Prozone, our sponsored Football Manager, or sponsored Football Manager now, and it looks like you can have a look at where shots are going, etc. One might have a look at that further along the line when we play some games. Stat pack. Well, that will look interesting. I'm not sure what it means yet, but I guess it's stats. I don't know. And more match stuff. Oh, this looks good. I'm going to be using this a lot. Oh, wow. It looks like you can actually have a look at the match you've just played, maybe, and see where it went wrong easier than last Football Manager. As I think in last Football Manager, people were scared of looking at analysis, but this looks very in-depth and interesting. I can't wait to be using that. Team report. It's all the same. Again, you can have a look at who's where, stuff. Staff. Whoa. Now then, this is different. You can have a comparison to coaching teams in the Championship. Apparently, we have the best goalkeeping staff in the Championship, and second best defending. Second best management. Wow, we're first in a lot of things, it looks like. Wow, this looks good. This looks really interesting. You can have a look at your coaching team. Oh wow, they add up your like attributes. Wow, that's really cool actually. I like that. Medical team, physios. And actually, the board tell you if you've got too many staff, etc. Scouting and transfer team. Wow, this is really in depth. I like this. I really do. Wow, we have lots of staff. Almost too many. Wow. Backroom advice, the same. Responsibilities, the same. Staff search, the same. Staff shortlist, the same. Job centre, the same. Job security, the same. So let's have a look at training. I don't think I've actually had a look at training yet. Nothing's changed. Phew. I'm always scared that training's going to change one day. And nope, it hasn't changed. Yes. It looks much nicer though, as always, I keep on saying. Oh, and it gives you... Oh, that's helpful. When you're doing training, you can now see if players are natural in positions and what positions they are better in, so you can decide which training is best suited. Because before, I think you just had to keep on checking the player, and it got tedious. And nothing's changed on the coaching staff. Scouting looks the same. I'm guessing it's going to act the same as well. Transfers, it looks the same. I might just test to see, say, George McCartney. Let's see how it is to sign someone, approach to sign. So it looks like it's very similar. For me, that's a bit scary to see all those things at once. That sounded a bit weird, but yeah, it's a bit cluttered at the moment. But I'll get used to it. So where's the wage, signing on fee, agent fee? I'm guessing it's just all the information. I'm guessing. I think they're all the same clauses, all the same wages. Yeah, I think nothing's actually changed per se, but I think the appearance of the transfer making has changed itself. The club page hasn't changed. The board hasn't changed, I'm guessing. Confidence, that's the same as last time. Club issues. I'm guessing this is if the club has any issues with you. Competitive performance, match performance, transfer activity. So I guess this is just the confidence, and it's divided into subgroups. So that makes it a bit more cleaner, you could say. I don't know how many times I've said cleaner and clearer. Well then, this looks much more in depth, money-wise. I guess it will take a bit of time to get used to, but it's basically the same stats. So like spending cost is a breakdown of how much you spend. Overall balance, that's much more clearer to see now. Profit and loss, income and expenditure, that's much easier. FFP, financial fair play, that won't apply for us for a while. Well, it will apply, but not directly. Nice little pie charts now. Sponsors. Oh, look, we can actually have away kits and main kit sponsors and not just the kit sponsors. Wow, that's cool. Sorry, projection. So it's just made a lot neater. So that is what's changed in the new Football Manager of screens. I'm not sure what the game looks like, in-game game looks like, but we'll get onto that on our first game of the season against Wolves. I'll just quickly look for my emails, you could say now. So Turner takes charge of Blackburn, and I'm going to be replacing Gary Boyer. Gary, yes, it was Gary. Personal message from Derek Shaw. I'll do that now. See if anything's changed. Hi Sam, welcome to the Rovers. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to welcome you to the club before handing you over to the assistant manager. So that literally is the same, except I think there's a tiny bit different wording. I'll say that. Blackburn Rovers are obviously a big club with lots of history. The fans appreciate it if a newly appointed manager takes the time to increase their knowledge of the club. I've heard that so many times, and I'm going to say that sounds like a great idea. As mentioned, we have no philosophies. So I think it's we should actually have a philosophy. I'll decide that in the coming days. So yes, it's traditional to hold a press conference. So yes. Thanks for asking me the questions. Now I'm going to hand you over to my assistant manager. Okay, thanks for the tedious and long meeting. I'm not actually going to put that. Hey, Sam, I'm Terry McPhillips, your assistant. Okay, hi, Terry. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. No, don't see the point. Yes, I would like to report the team. That'd be good. Yes, I'll meet the staff. I'll meet all 50 of the staff. Monthly basis. No, I don't want any help, thank you. I'm fully capable. Don't be patronising me. Okay, that's that. Transfer update, nothing really, except we got Tom Lawrence on loan. Injuries, yes, we have lots of injuries. Yay. Lots of them. They're only about 2 weeks, some of them 2 months. That's not good. And we can't buy anyone, so yeah, let's literally just skim over that. Nothing else to see, really. Well, I've been the Philosopher 24. I've given you a little brief look into the new beta, and I'll be going through more on the next episode. But this was just a quick look and checking my emails. I've been the Philosopher 24, and I'm out.